Unfortunately, that kind of cowardice and lawlessness affects all of us.
Missouri's former governor calls out the state's current leadership for not stopping the violence he says is plaguing the Show Me State. Eric Greitens' comments come 2 weeks after he came to the aid of 2 shooting victims in St. Louis. Greitens spoke about that and had some harsh words for those currently serving the state when I spoke to him late Wednesday afternoon.
Well, look, I'm not weighing in on politics. I'm weighing in on the tragedy that happens when we have dozens of people across the state who keep being murdered.
Former Missouri Governor Eric Greitens says he witnessed that tragedy firsthand when he and a friend came to the aid of 2 young shooting victims.
These were 2 great kids. They were 20 and 21 years old, and they were gunned down in daylight at one of the busiest corners in the city of St. Louis.
Greitens tells me he's met with the young men's families.
And at a time of a loss like that, they also just needed a hug. And they needed to know that people were interested in their boys.
And Greitens says that increase in violence reaches well beyond the St. Louis city limits.
I know, because I hear from them literally every day, that people in Southeast Missouri are so frustrated by the cowardice of our politicians who refuse to stand up and support our law enforcement officers.
Do you feel that Governor Parson is doing enough right now to support law enforcement?
No, he's not.
We got to make sure people feel safe.
Governor Mike Parson called lawmakers back to the state capitol this week to address violent crime in special session. Greitens says that's not enough.
There's nothing that a politician in Jefferson City is going to say and nothing that they're going to sign that's going to change this and save lives in the way that we need to right now.
Greitens also points to the actions of St. Louis Circuit Attorney Kim Gardner, who he says led a criminal effort to remove him from office. A recent judge's ruling calls on Gardner to release documents and other information surrounding the 2018 invasion of privacy charge she filed and then later dropped against him.
And it's good that finally now the judge is forcing Kim Gardner to follow the law, at least in this case.
When I asked him to weigh in on a solution to the violence, Greitens pointed to the steps taken under his administration to work with police, he says, to protect peaceful demonstrators while maintaining law and order. Greitens recently filed paperwork making him eligible to run for state office in 2024. I asked him where those plans stand.
I'm proud of everything that we were able to accomplish, and I'm going to continue to serve in the Navy Reserve. I'm going to continue to find ways to make a difference, and certainly we'll be open to potentially serving again in office here in Missouri.
Now, I did reach out to Governor Mike Parson's office for reaction to Greitens' comments. After several back-and-forth messages, spokeswoman Kelly Jones tells me minutes ago they do not have a comment.